We're not. We're back.
We're back.
We were never really gone, but now we're back.
Now we're back. This happens to us like every week, doesn't it? It's crazy. So because we do this show from home or on location, we don't always have the best feed. So if we lose you, we will certainly please sign back in because we will finish the show for sure. So I'm live here with Corey Alexander, funny guy, extraordinaire. How was
Extraordinaire.
your week? Extraordinaire. How
That's
was
the
your
most
week?
important part of
How
that
was
whole
your
thing.
week?
It's very good. How about you?
Yeah, it was pretty good.
Exciting?
It was probably the first week somebody didn't talk to me about their like waxing experiences.
This is the
Hair or
first
no
week?
hair. Yeah, like it was kind of like a real week of being just a resident here in
Just a
local
normal
suburbia,
person?
just a normal person. Yeah, it was awesome.
You know, this is my unlimited weekend. Nobody's asked me about waxing, so I don't know what that says about me.
That means you need to go get a wax.
Apparently, you're just a hairball, and we're just gonna let it go. I'm fine with that.
Oh, good. That's awesome. So we're excited to have Corey back. We've had a lot of fun together, and
Yes.
it has been kind of an exciting week. And last night was a big night for two people. One Hillary.
Me and my ex-wife.
One Hillary. One of them Hillary, and the other Trump. And
Yes.
his hair actually did not look orange.
It did look
It did.
almost regular color.
It did. It did. Like it usually has that like pumpkin hue to it, and it is the fall. So,
It's true.
You know, pumpkin is in. We talked about pumpkin last week.
I've never seen jack-o'-lantern hair, but that would be kind of cool.
I know, I
That'd
saw
be very seasonal.
I saw him once in person on the golf course, and the light hit his hair oh so special that it was literally show him the pumpkin. It was that color. It was crazy.
You know, if you said show him your pumpkins, I thought that would be a little more erotic, but we'll
He
get you up to
probably
speed.
he did tell
We'll
me
get you
to
up to
show him
speed.
my pumpkins. Anyway,
Show those pumpkins. Ratings go way up.
we I watched some of the debate. How about you? Well, I actually TiVo'd it because I was out hitting the tennis ball. Is TiVo even a word anymore? I don't know. Whatever.
TiVo.
Yeah, that's like 19.
Was this 2008? No.
I did record it, and then I came
DVR
home.
is the-
DVR
is the
is the
cool.
up and coming word.
That's what the kids say, I think. Or Hulu. I think Hulu did.
Was TiVo? I don't know. So I like replayed it last night. I stayed up way too late, and I was just like, really? Is this what
Yeah, it's what is exactly what everybody expected. He
Yeah.
acted like a belligerent jerk, and she had the personality of a dial tone, and that's how the debate went.
I was going to say like wallpaper. Yeah.
It was
same thing.
brutal,
Yeah.
and you can't trust him, you can't trust her. This has been the most historically lowest approval rating of any two candidates ever in the history of the presidential election, and it just shone through last night that there's just neither you can get behind. And
Some people are, and ironically,
there's a lot of people like to get behind, but not presidential candidates. But
So, of course, I did my thing and was researching around, and there were some really funny tweets.
hi, Karen.
Hi, Karen. How are you? Thanks for joining us. So there were some pretty funny tweets about the presidential debate last night.
Yes. Okay.
And one of them referred to, they were comparing mitts, and they said Hillary has bigger hands than Donald.
Not bigger than these. I think he's cheating.
Then there was another tweet that was like, everybody, it was like a drinking social. Everybody take a drink when Trump says Mexico. And everybody got drunk and died. So,
Now that I can believe.
yeah, I mean, he said Mexico so many times. But, you know, they both,
He's
I'm
got-
not here to like bash one or the other. I'm here to like, kind of like, you know.
I'm here to bash both of them. I don't really care. But I think
Yeah, like-
Trump has his go-to words, his belligerent nature, and he just bulldozes people. And he's got his little like loser, huge Mexico. He's got his small little
Right.
vocabulary. His vernacular doesn't go beyond a couple of words,
Right. Well,
and he
he's-
keeps repetition of that, and it just clicks with the voters, and he keeps going with it. So if he ever gets to anything of substance, I will actually enjoy that conversation.
Well, you know what? I think we're used to having the celebrity politician who, you know, was on the late night show and knows how to speak and verbalize.
Right.
But what it's going to boil down to is what they can do behind the door, and hopefully,
I don't.
his finger might be a little.
I don't think
quick
he,
to
I don't
hit
think he
the-
can do
hit the
anything
button.
behind the door. I know Hillary can do everything behind the door, and that's what scares me on both sides.
Yeah.
That he knows nothing, she knows everything, which is a little too scary. So yes, but he. It was interesting.
I came across.
What is your feedback? Karen, if you have any
Karen,
thoughts.
did you watch it last night? Because
But-
I have some pretty funny tweet photos that I have to share with people because they were so darn
sure.
funny. Karen, what did you think? She said.
Hi, Jackie.
She said,
She says
"Hi,
hi.
Jackie." Come on, Karen. What did you think of the election?
This
People
country's
chime
in trouble.
This
Well, you
country's
said
in
actually you
trouble.
said this country in trouble, but I meant think
Yeah.
you meant is in trouble, and
It is.
I'll do the autocorrect for you. That'll be my job.
So
Big trouble.
You know, Lester Holt was just like he couldn't manage either one of them, right?
Right.
So this is what I came across on a tweet that was cracking me up. What was Lester doing after? He was doing shots, and it says, you can read it.
Lester Holt in about 5 minutes, and for the rest of the week. Yes.
After the presidential debate. Yeah.
He could have done a much better job in really controlling.
I don't
Trump.
think you can control those two. Period. I mean, I think she kind of went on and on as well, right?
She was more well behaved in the sense that she gave Trump his time. When Trump
Yeah.
had to go back to Hillary, or Hillary and had to give her time, he interrupted constantly. He constantly interrupted, and it was like, hey, it's her time. And he wouldn't do that because, again, he's belligerent. He's everything that's wrong about a human being.
Well, let's keep our personal opinions, to ourselves. I think
I
that
have
he
expressed
could be nervous,
I mean, I don't like her either.
So-
I hate both. That makes it
So
equal.
there was another tweet that I found very funny, and the message for the debate: never bring a Cheeto to a knife fight.
Why not? You need something to eat after all that knife fight.
Whoever
You're
is
starving.
carrying the Cheetos going to get their finger cut off or something else.
Yeah, but then even if you had to cut it off, it's all brown and orangey. You know how from the Cheetos it rubs off? So
Anyway,
you probably want to get rid of your fingers
I thought
anyway.
that was pretty funny. And then,
Cheeto.
don't bring your Cheetos.
What about a Dorito? Like, I like a white Cheeto.
Well, Cheetos like fluffy. It like cuts pretty quick. I'm doing my sound effects again. So I came across actually another very funny tweet photo, and I think we can all relate to this because you can do like a Captain Spock thing, right?
Right.
And this was very funny, and it said, "What the fuck are we watching?" They're watching the presidential debate. I thought that was pretty funny. No? Anyways,
It was good.
then there was another tweet that said, "Whose mistress is most impressed at this point? Trump's, Clinton's, or Lester's?"
Lester has a mistress?
Apparently so. That's what the tweet said. So I think in the end, there was something extremely funny about how Hillary entered the podium. Did you see this?
No, but I'm sure she's going to show me.
Um,
I know it's coming.
so
She's going somewhere with this, folks. Trust
I
me.
am. So Hillary was wearing red. I'm sure you noticed that.
Yes.
And red is the color. They all wear either the red tie or the red, something or another. Blue, of course.
Right.
And I just lost it. Here, help me out here. So,
If nothing, we're very
if
organized.
nothing, we are extremely
Royally
organized.
right
And this
along.
is all home. We're not.
Karen thinks Lester did a great job. I think he did as well as he possibly could because we have two kind of rogue candidates in the sense that, Trump is all new to this as well as Hillary is a
Right.
seasoned veteran at this, but she knows how to get under his skin and get things a little kind of twisted and stuff. So I think he did, I agree with you, Karen. He did a good a job as he can with these two candidates.
He did. And, that's like managing, a
And the
cat-
power color is
a
right,
cat
Karen,
fight.
because the red is
It is.
the
All
red
right.
is the red is what Tiger Woods used to wear on his Sunday. So yes, it's a power color.
So this, if you all saw the debate, the power color, and this was Hillary's entrance. She just walked in there with authority.
That's weird, because I never thought that she looked a lot like Eddie Murphy, but she really does in that picture.
In that red
Yeah, in that
outfit.
red,
She had
they
the same.
look
They had
exactly-
the same leisure suit on. I'm just saying.
And she does a
totally
great
did.
Bill Cosby impersonation, from what I
Absolutely.
understand, from that right there in that same set.
So at the end of the day, I think this is what the consensus could be in the United States, and I found this last tweet to be very, very funny and kind of to the point. Oh, it's backwards.
Yes.
But it says, everybody sucks 2016. It's unfortunate.
The U.S. is doomed.
The U.S.
Well,
is doomed.
Karen said we're in big trouble, but I'll go with big trouble. We're doomed.
Anyways, we wanted to touch a little bit on the debate, make a little poke at the two candidates, and we'll see. I mean, the first one, it always is like a crapshoot, and then I think he's waiting. The storm is coming. I think he's going to come back with some interesting.
Some stuff,
commentary.
yeah. So
Yeah.
we shall see.
Yeah.
I think the second debate will get more into the. I think somebody has got to get deep into the issues.
Yeah, absolutely.
And I want to see Trump and Hillary address those and see where it goes. It was like a lot of bickering about tax returns and all this other kind of stuff that just seemed all very surface. And her emails. He said, "Oh, releases tax returns, here is an email." So let's get deeper into the issues. Let me see foreign policy, economic policy. I want to see exactly what their plan is before we start really judging them.
I did like his ideas on bringing companies back into the U.S. or taxing the crap out of them.
So we're supposed to give them a personal opinion.
Yeah, but more importantly,
Breaking the wrong
let's
rules,
talk about
folks.
alcohol.
Cheers to that.
Anyways, as CC does, investigate.
As wanting to do, as she does.
Yes, investigate into just the kind of everyday stuff that us commoners are confronted with.
Yeah.
And one of the topics tonight is, why is alcohol good for you? Yeah. What's that? No, I already did.
Oh, we did? Okay,
Yeah.
sorry.
So why is alcohol good for you? So it gives you a boost in your sex life. Now, if you have 20...
Some would say it clouds your sex life.
If you have 20...
When you wake up the next day going, what the hell happened?
Or you're like chewing your arm off.
Or when you go, and you are...
I gotta... and I'm gonna crawl out of here.
And you're in my bed regarding...
And what did we do last night? Why are my pants on backwards?
And
why are you wearing my underwear?
Right. Why is my underwear on your head? That's weird.
But no, really, this is like I did my research.
Okay.
Alcohol
Give your
boosts the
legs
sex life.
okay,
You know
good.
why? Women, apparently, the red wine, and I can speak for myself, that has that, there's something in it. And you can't have more than that, because then you're a train wreck. You're absolutely...
It's one glass?
Two.
Two for
Two
ladies?
glasses. Two for ladies. And it is, apparently increases their sex drive. Yes, it like makes them frisky. That's... Have you ever done the red wine thing with a girl?
What, like pour it all over or something and lick it off? The red wine. I mean, do we
Well, that
have red
too.
wine together? Sure.
Well, I meant, the red wine, and does she seem a little more frisky than you?
Oh.
How about you, Karen?
So she was talking about, and by the way, just to finish that last
this
thing
is
up,
a great idea.
she talked about the hairspray on a whole new level with Hillary, and I agree. She is the female version of Jimmy Johnson.
Yeah.
From
Oh,
the Coach
totally.
from the-
Absolutely.
Yeah. That hair doesn't move.
And then
And she doesn't move either. They're both robots. The hair is robotic. She's robotic. It's
I
hilarious.
love this idea. We should write into the Today Show and say they should have a face-off on Dancing with the Stars. How great would that be?
I do not want to see Donald Trump jiggling around a dance floor.
I actually think he might be
And
okay.
Hillary's so stiff, she probably would break 4 ankles.
You never know.
The
You
two
never
ankles
know.
and the cankles.
So,
I'll go for
going back to alcohol and sex.
it. Right, sure.
Well,
which
those-
I love to get back to.
Imagine those.
Drink
two.
up, by the way.
Imagine those two.
Drop a little pill in there. Now we're good.
Imagine Hillary and
Oh my God! Please, I don't want to imagine
Donald.
that. Oh.
Hey, baby.
Oh.
Hey, baby, you want a glass of red wine?
Oh, yeah, both of them. Oh.
Let's twerk. Yeah.
So, I don't remember. That's an interesting question. I don't remember red wine making somebody more frisky. I've seen it do a lot of the opposite because alcohol has an effect on people in different ways. And some get more rambunctious, some get louder, some get introverted.
Some get hornier.
Some get hornier. I think alcohol in general makes you a little loosened up, but I don't think it's...
It's about consumption.
Yeah, so that's why I think it's like... So if you're telling me that the key thing is 2 drinks and how are they, that would be an interesting...
There's something in...
experiment to see if that happens, because again, when you're in that situation, not or looking like, did I have 2 drinks and did I put in the pill properly so she passes out? No, no, you're wondering
the
if
roofie?
right. If
Put the roofie in.
you're wondering if the two drinks, like
Yeah.
you're not really paying a conscious attention to, like is she, getting a little friskier? But to your point is that I think it helps relax a person to the point where maybe the sexual desires are enhanced, or maybe
Right.
the limits are lowered and then or raised a little bit depending on who you are.
So this also applies to men.
Oh, that we get hornier from?
Well, men are horny all the time, so
Yeah.
it doesn't matter, right?
I could eat a Frito chip. I could eat a Cheeto and a
Cheeto
knife
and a
fight,
knife fight.
and I'd still be horny. You could slice me open and be like, I'm still horny.
Yeah, so I think I'm like, really? Alcohol? Although there are the guys that are like so
Poopy diapers? I'm kind of horny.
Then when you're overserved.
That's
not good.
Speaking of horny, I'm just getting licked by your dog right now. How are you?
Hello, Riley.
She's saying stop. I'm like, well, let's relax here. Then nobody's getting hurt by this. You can keep licking.
Ellie,
stop?
run!
That's right. All right, give me that peanut butter. No, anyway. But I hear what you're saying, and that is I think alcohol in general. I don't know if it's why was it. That's a question. So why red wine as opposed to like any alcohol?
There was like all these like stipulations of.
He's trying to get a
My
little boob
dog's
action.
like,
God bless
"My
this dog.
baby dog, look." She's interested in.
She's as soon as we said horniness and wine, all of a sudden the dog appeared.
Yeah,
That's
totally.
crazy.
So, anyways, everybody, we're not saying drink your ass off. What we're saying is
I'm having a glass of red wine. Good for you, Karen. Do you feel
You got-
hornier? That's the question.
Give us the update on the horny meter. Like
Right.
one glass.
You're
two
maybe at a
glasses.
2. Are you like at a 4? Are you double?
Yeah, 4 I think would not be good. I think that's like pass out. They should have a meter. We
No,
should
it's
make.
not. I mean, 10
we
is the
should,
horniest.
like make a meter.
That's what I'm saying. 10 is the horniest. I'm saying maybe she was at a 2 because she was just hanging around.
Right. Let's
Maybe
do like
she's a
1 glass, 2 glass, 3 glass. We should try that.
I meant on the scale of 1 to 10, not the glasses of 4.
okay.
Yeah, 4 she probably
Well, we
passed
could
out.
measure. We could measure.
And we lose half our
I could give this experiment to some of the local high
people.
school students.
No, oh my God. Yeah, some of the grade
I'm
school
kidding.
kids. All right, listen, kids,
We're
gather
gonna do a
around.
college study.
We're gonna have candy and wine. Let's see what makes you hornier. We're arrested in 3 days. We never had got back in the air.
We're like, all right.
Um,
So anyway, so that's the whole thing about the sex life and alcohol. We're not encouraging people to go out and get bombed. What we're saying is, and don't drive. What we're saying is
But
that's the benefits. So then,
But you're saying, I think some of your things you was talking about, so if they have 1 or 2, they get hornier. But if they have more than 2, it didn't change them at all. Is that right?
right, but I also think it
think that's
depends
true?
on a woman's metabolism and if they've had dinner. And have you ever gone out with a girl who did not eat and then drank and?
Everyone.
It's like,
On the first date, they're not going to be like,
throwing
ah!
them over your
They're going to have
shoulder.
like 1 olive and be like, oh my God, I'm so stuffed. Oh. You make them think that they don't. And then they go
Let
home
me
and they
have
have
10 martinis.
Yeah, then they drop them off at home. They have 3 cheeseburgers and a pizza. Ready up right in the mouth. All right. Is he gone yet? All right.
I have no issue eating when I go out. I'm like,
That's good. You
Really?
should. You should enjoy
that's it.
yourself.
I'm like, you better bring the credit card or cash because I'm gonna have. A
Or the
steak
Groupon for
and-
some of you cheap gentlemen out there.
Yeah, sorry, whatever. As long as there's food, I'm
That's
Italian.
right.
I gotta have at least 3 courses. Although I've gotten to the point where I like doing the 5 or 6 different appetizers, so you can have a little taste of different
I like
things.
that. The small
And it's more
plates.
casual.
Yeah,
like
small
these
plates.
dates, a formal dinner, over. I think it's more about like the different little snackies.
Okay. all
So
right.
anyways, so the second reason why alcohol is good for you
Right.
is it helps your brain giddy up, okay? It helps your brain. Now we're not talking about
Helps your
drinking
brain giddy up.
20, like getting your brain
Matter
stimulated.
going.
Yeah.
Alcohol does.
So not a lot.
Okay.
You cannot have a lot, no. A drink or 2. And they say it actually helps with avoiding the Alzheimer's set on
Okay.
a little bit.
Well, they say that the ideal thing is men to have 2 glasses of red wine a day, and a woman to have 1 glass of red wine a day.
Correct.
And that is good for
Yeah.
your heart. It's good for the antioxidants that come out
Correct.
of wine. So it's good. So it's good.
So wine is one of the 10 healthy brain food. It's on the pyramid, I think now. I think they incorporated
It's healthy
that.
brain food.
It's healthy.
I don't think
You know,
so. I think it all my life. Look at me.
I think they just incorporated that into the food chain. Like the kids are learning about grains.
I don't feel any smarter after
proteins,
drinking
and
red wine.
Red
but
wine.
God bless. All right, I'm in.
And dark chocolate.
I love.
Also.
I'm becoming. I
So.
still love my milk chocolate, but I'm becoming a convert.
Dark
Dark is
chocolate.
good times.
It's good times.
Especially melted on a
melted.
lady.
I was just gonna say that.
After she passed.
I was gonna
No,
say
I mean,
melted on a man.
I mean, when she's
but,
totally.
You know, s'mores.
S'mores.
Make a little s'mores. Oh my god.
What are you burning him with? Just Just melting the s'mores on them. It's okay, honey. There's a reason you have a temperature of 107.
In my book, I had a client who liked the hot wax. It was like, and he was a guy, and I was like, dude, simmer down below there.
Anytime you're pouring
Like
hot wax on
really
a guy
did.
as a woman, I think we're going to enjoy
Yeah,
that.
so you got to read that.
I think if a
That
guy
cha-
did it, we wouldn't enjoy it as much.
That chapter is called Happy Ending. And I did not give him a happy ending. He used to go to places and get happy endings.
Nothing wrong with that.
And there are some like really high end.
You know how
spas.
happy America would be if there was happy endings going around everywhere?
Yeah. Well, that's why they go to these. Well, they go to these like dark and mysterious spas that have like lo mein as a
Lo
name.
mein?
Lo mein. I don't know. And they get.
You want pork fried rice? I came here for a happy ending, but okay.
Well, they have to have a cover. You know, they have to have a.
Oh, no, they
have a
just
front.
say spa. They just, you can tell that
Yeah,
when they're open past, like, I don't know, 6 o'clock on a
Right.
Tuesday, you know, something's a little weird that they're open
Well,
at the time.
I was in this massage, a really nice massage. I
Place?
was in a parlor, but
Parlor. I know. Why do you call it a parlor?
because that's what they used to call it. You know, where you go,
parlor.
me lucky.
Yeah, but what else is a parlor?
Well, I don't know. So, anyways, in Boston, it was a beautiful, you know, very zen.
Upscale?
Upscale.
Okay.
And
Just
it
throws
was
you off a
funny.
little
I
bit.
was like sitting on the bench and watching these guys go in and out, and they'd come out, go in like all stressed out, and come out like, woo, they were glowing, and I always wondered what happened behind those closed doors. But I had this client, happy ending client, who told
Right.
me about his happy endings on the main line to boot.
There was a place on the main line?
There's quite a few where women make some.
I think we should note these on a piece of
They're
paper.
like-
Go ahead and tell those. Maybe after the show.
A
I might
shitload
need to
of
know.
money.
I'm not going to go there. I just would like to know where to avoid
These women.
sending my mom and dad.
These estheticians
Right.
or masseuses make some coin.
Doing that?
Yeah.
You know, wait.
Yeah.
Isn't that
We'll talk
skin?
later.
Yeah. Wait, is that the skin?
Well, you know, it is skin. That's skin down there.
But they're.
But don't ask. Just think. You know, you gotta massage down, even though you're doing the facial. You
But
do
I
a
thought
little
there's a
hand
masseuse and then
massage.
there's an esthetician.
No,
right?
an esthetician can also gives hand. Well, at least I did.
Give-
Hand massages, neck, upper back. I do the feet a little bit, and as you're working your way down, I didn't do this, but
Oh, you
the
might be
stories
able to-
I've heard
I
are
didn't know
there
that they were
women
also-
who make a load of money giving.
There's an interesting choice of word there, by the way.
Yeah.
A load of money.
load of money.
Where are we going with that
Giving
conversation?
some lomi.
That's right.
Right.
A load of chicken chow mein.
Yeah. So, anyways,
Oh, but they're actually massaged too, so I didn't know that. That's interesting.
Well,
to know.
it's not that they're licensed masseuse,
Right.
but in the way that I took care of my clients. That's such a bad word. The way some of the
They were
benefits
very
I give my
happy when they
clients,
left.
no matter where I go with this, it's going to sound bad, but when you give a facial, it's not
Right.
all about just slapping stuff on the face.
Right.
It's I do a nice little massage.
So is this a closed room?
Of course, it's spa.
Oh.
Have you never had a massage?
I have, but I mean,
Yeah.
I just don't. I
Closed
never
room.
had the
Closed room.
skin thing.
Yeah, closed room.
Interesting.
So, anyways, so it also reduces risk of heart attack and stroke, which we talked about.
I'm feeling more relaxed already.
The red wine, the vodka, whatever you drink,
Right.
also is social. And nobody talks about this. Everybody says socially, go out and have a couple drinks.
Mm-hmm.
Stimulates conversation, friendships. It's fun.
Stimulate
Just
also an
don't
interesting
drink
word.
like 10 drinks,
Right.
right? And then, so I have a funny story.
It's already funny.
Every now and then I have a funny story. So
Go ahead.
there was some friends of ours who hosted the parent night, and
Parent night of.
so every year in the fall when the kids go back to school, since
Oh.
you don't have kids, there are
What are
families that host parent night where just the parents are invited, and it's
And
like a
you're wrong
little
about
party. It's a little
I do have
too
kids.
Oh, you
They're all in
never told
South.
me that.
They're all in South America. I visit them twice a year.
So, anyways, let me finish my
I send
story.
3 cents a month.
Let me finish my story. So the parents host other parents, and
Right.
they get to know each other of the kids in their classroom.
Okay. You network with the parents, is what you're saying.
Correct.
Okay.
So a house volunteers every year. They host. They have libations. They have snacks. They have.
Libations.
It's
I don't know
a,
what that
it's a
means, but
party.
it sounds fun.
Drink, cocktail,
Okay,
whatever.
I'm not-
Yeah. So apparently, like at the end of the night, my friend walked into the bathroom and there was like throw up everywhere. I'm like, really?
Ooh.
Like we're adults.
Right.
We're going to meet other kids in our class parents, and somebody's like vomiting all over the place. Yeah, projectile vomiting. So she cleaned it up.
Right.
And then the next day, she said to her husband, I don't understand. It still smells like vomit. He's like, you missed a spot in the corner. And there was like a huge, it was directed. It was probably projected. And it was there, and she missed it.
It sounds like a movie. It was projected, it was directed, it was produced,
and it was there.
Associate produced.
And she was like, I was like, how are you feeling? She's like, oh my God. I mean, could you imagine, like,
No,
please,
it
parents.
doesn't.
I mean, you're like a parent, you're meeting other parents. Don't like overserve yourself so you're like throwing up and they never found out who it was, thank God, because how embarrassing would that be? Oh, there's the kid's parent who vomited.
Yeah, but also too, like you probably can tell. But there's the thing is that doesn't surprise me at all because there's many parents who don't know how to control their alcohol.
Are you kidding?
Oh no.
Really?
I've seen around in bars, I've seen friends' parents leaving drunk out of a bar. I mean, parents, you know, it's like of grown kids. So they're in like their 50s, 60s, 70s, leaving a bar drunk.
Are they throwing up?
I don't know if they're throwing up, but they're leaving drunk. And you always want to say, hey, you know, Mr. So-and-so, can I give you a ride home? I mean, it's a little embarrassing because you know his son who's 35 years old and they're 65 years old and you're thinking, why are you leaving drunk out of a bar? Like, you shouldn't be leaving a bar, period, without leaving drunk.
All right, so everybody, when you go out, drink but don't
Drink responsibly.
Yeah, drink
especially
responsibly.
if you're around
Call
people that you need
Uber.
to impress.
Call Uber, like leave your car, call Uber, but don't throw up everywhere. Because we have to
That's
clean
tough
it
to
up.
tell them.
We have to clean it up. And there's nothing worse than like cleaning up when you've been drinking, you know, right?
True.
Oh.
I think so. I know.
All right, so I'm going to go on with something pretty interesting that all you men probably would love to hear about. Why your wife or girlfriend watches porn.
Why they watch it?
Why they watch it. Not with you. We're talking alone.
Alone.
Solo. Solo mio.
So when I'm out of town, she's watching porn?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. You want to know why?
I'm okay with that. Yeah, sure.
Well, yeah, you're totally okay. But do you want to know why?
I don't know if I'm okay.
Not
with
because
it.
she's thinking of you.
Actually, I'm not okay.
She's not thinking
She's not.
of
Of
you.
course she's not.
No, she's like, I am so freaking tired from working today that I like want to make a beeline to my orgasm and not talk to anybody.
No, I know what she's thinking. She's looking at that screen going, I should have shopped around. Look at that guy.
That too. I don't disagree with her on that.
Why did I give up so quickly?
I know. And look, he dressed up.
Oh, that guy's
tonight.
walking around with that thing?
Totally dressed up tonight.
I got this guy with a light switch? Get out of here.
So the other thing is like, oh my God, I'm dating this guy Corey,
Right.
and I have to do all the work. I gotta like jump on top of him. I gotta like, you know,
I'm very
I gotta
lazy
wear
in
something
bed, very
sexy.
lazy.
I gotta like massage him. I gotta do
Right.
everything. She's like, screw that. I'm gonna like just lay here, take care of myself, not
Right.
have to worry about anybody but me, me.
Okay.
Mine. Yeah, it's
All
a
right.
lot of work, but I mean, it's not that the woman doesn't want to do that and take care of her man, but, and I read this interesting, actually I'm sidetracking here, like only 42% of women like to give oral.
So not even half of women in America like to give oral.
Yep.
It is a
Yeah. How about that?
I'm trying to put this the right way. It is an endeavor that needs to be truly an enthusiastic one. Because I've been with women, and I'm sure you've been there too.
With women?
I've been with one or two.
I haven't been with any women yet.
Okay. We'll get there someday. And it is apparent when somebody really likes doing it and when somebody really doesn't do it, or somebody's just doing it because they have to do it.
Are there guys that don't like it?
No, we all like it, of course.
Oh, okay. I'm
But
just
it's just,
curious.
but there's like it makes it 10 times better when it is an enthusiastic,
So when they are the aggressor.
Exactly,
Really?
that is a huge turn on. But you can tell when it's like, oh, you did something for me, I guess I'll do something for you, or
Right.
I hate doing it, and it's like once in a while, and it's just not even worth it. It has to be something where I don't even look to get it if somebody's not enthusiastic about it, because I know it's not going to turn me on.
And then
So even if she's like, I'll do it for you, I'm not going to do it, not because I don't like it, it's just because I know it's not something
Right.
that you like to do, and it's
Yeah.
just not, it's just going to be obligatory, and it just takes the mood away.
so
So enjoy. So here's the thing: if you don't enjoy it, try one of those classes.
what class?
There's a class how to give a blowjob.
Shut up.
And there is.
Where?
Have you seen like all the movies that are having out there? And there's
Where?
guys who go around, the gay guys who go around
Wait.
showing women how to give blowjobs.
We have some people here.
Do you know where the happy ending parlors are for women? Thank you,
Wait a minute.
Christy.
Wait a
Yes.
minute.
Yes. Do you know where the happy endings are for women? I feel that men sometimes have all the fun. Yeah.
I know, but I think the men are all gay there. I don't know. I don't know that. I don't know where.
And that's a question. That's a good point. Is it men or women giving that happy ending? That's
It's
interesting.
all right. So for my research, Cece's research,
Right.
it's totally the women giving men. But I think there should be. I think there could be women out there. Oh wait, I have a story.
Oh, goody. Story
Wait.
time.
So I'm in Mexico, and this woman actually happens
How's
to.
this story going?
Yeah, I'm just saying.
Mexico, Donald Trump.
No, everybody drink.
Good keyword. Yeah.
Mexico.
Hold on.
Yeah, we talked about Donald Trump, and every time he says Mexico, you're supposed to drink, and then everybody drinks so much yeah.
Oh, sorry. Story of
They're
Mexico.
expired. So wait, let's talk about women and happy endings. So,
Right.
I was in Mexico on vacation. This was like a few years ago, and I was just before. I was in the process of writing the book and going through the
Whole thing.
publishing process
Right.
and all that other stuff. And I meet this woman, and she's great. Her name's Heidi. She has a book of her own. It's pretty darn sexy.
Right.
And we met, and she's like, "Yeah, I just had a massage here," and I'm like, "Really?" And it was at like a major resort.
Well.
And she goes, "Yeah, if you give him like 30, 40 extra bucks, he'll give you a happy ending." I'm like, "Shh, the front door, are you kidding me?"
Wow.
And she got a happy ending. And so I said,
Did he do anything other than help her out? Did he bring his own business into the situation?
It was just this.
It was just that. Okay.
Yeah.
So it was no like he didn't.
No, there were
actually-
no toys. There was no like.
There's no himself inside.
Yeah. Oh no.
Oh,
No.
Women
no,
don't want that?
No, they don't want that.
Okay.
No, you know.
You don't ever want that, do you?
No. So anyway,
Just do this, pay for my dinner,
Yeah.
and get the hell out of my
No,
face.
but he, for the extra money, took care of her, and she's like,
Wow.
"That's not the first time." And she told me about the places that she had them done at, and they were high end spas. And she's like, "All you got to do is like when you're in the masseuse, and they start going down here, and
Right.
if you just like give them the
A little invitation?
the toll."
You
Gate
know, so
goes
they'll
up.
spread the legs a little bit?
Toll, I don't know. I didn't have the toll gate goes up, whatever that means, and
Well, I have to, be
you
like,
give them
I
the
have to
dough.
believe that if he's rubbing you, instead of closing your legs, you have to open a little bit, showing that you're okay with
Yeah,
that.
yeah, I'm pretty sure that's fine.
Christy or Karen, I'm sure you got a massage in your life. Have you had guys who have gotten close to that area and it's been pretty obvious that they would like to help you out?
How about the guys?
free.
Guys, you've
I
been
don't even
to
know why you would
massages.
pay a guy for like 30, 40 bucks. I would figure that would be,
It's cheap, safe sex.
it's cheap, yeah.
And it's like it's kind of sexy.
I would figure most guys would want to do that on their own. It wouldn't have to be.
No, but wouldn't you want to be laying there and have some just like I don't have to do anything and like have some woman just like play with your Johnson?
I've dreamed of that every day of my life since I was
if
8
they're-
years old.
And if they're masseuse, they put a little oil on there. It's probably heated oil, hopefully coconut oil. I don't know, jojoba.
And they have to clean up. Oh,
Yeah.
it's terrific. It's like having a
Well, they
maid
change
and
the
a lover
sheets
in
all
the
the
same
time.
room.
They just roll them up and throw them off, and they bring the next one in.
Oh, I love it.
So, how about guys? Come on, has any of you,
Chris or Steven?
Hey, Chris. Hey, Steven.
And we're back again.
We lost feed. So, if we lose feed, please join back in. Chris, Karen, Steven, please
Steven.
sign back in because we're getting to the juicy stuff now.
Yes.
So, we were just talking about
Happy endings for women.
happy endings for women and men. Like if you are in a spa, we want to hear about it because we were just talking about why your wife or girlfriend watches porn. And guys, don't freak out. I know 99% of you probably turns you on, but there's reasons, and the reasons are pretty simple. She's tired and she just wants a beeline to have an orgasm. She doesn't want to do all the work that she usually does to take care of the man, and that's okay. I mean, us women deserve a break, right?
Okay.
And then couples who watch porn together actually end up having a lot of fun in the bedroom.
Okay.
It's just something different, right? So I hope everybody signs back in because we were just getting to the good stuff. We were trying to figure out where, if to you men and women, if you're in getting massages, have you ever had the hand slide down? I've had that happen. Yeah, I've had it where they've like tried and I didn't know about this whole other world. I never had the happy
So you
ending.
denied him?
I didn't know what the hell was going on. I was just like,
Well, how did you deny?
why is he in my inner thigh? This was like years ago. And I was
So it
like,
never happened?
no, because I'm thinking, holy crap, like, am I, But why is he so close? Why is he so close to, my lady drapes? Right?
I thought they're more like Venetian blinds. Are they really drapes?
Well, they're called lady drapes too. You can call them whatever you want, but lady drapes is one of them. Come on, people, sign back in, please. So the porn thing, don't worry. We're not thinking about you guys. We just want to get the job done because we're too tired and
And seeing
we
guys
just
with
need to get
large Johnsons. Yeah, that's great.
Well, it's not even large. It's just like we just want to do our own thing.
Okay.
Okay, here is something, a remarkable percentage, more research CC has done. How to make a woman 14% hornier. First of all, where do they come up with 14%? Why not 20 or 15 or 18? Why is it 14%?
To me, it's all BS. Because it's like, how can you accurately measure something to this effect? So it would just be easier to say how to make a woman a little bit more frisky than normal.
Anyways, so 14%. So I'm going to go with this. 14%, you know what it is? It's one word. One word. If you meant
Credit card. Oh, is that 2 words?
That could be part of it for some women. That could be. It could be like
Take me shopping. Shopping.
Annual income statement. What's your W-2?
That's
And
right.
I will screw you
2 words.
all night
Credit
long.
limit. Ooh, 40,000.
Yeah. So it's called sleep.
I did not realize.
If you so all these studies came out that if you let a woman sleep,
Mm-hmm.
get her beauty sleep,
Mhm.
relaxed, plan a night where she's sleeping and give her a little nappy, she is frisky beyond frisky. Frisky.
Okay.
Yeah.
But that's only almost 1 to 2 out of 10 women that happens to. The rest of them, what? So, it actually looks like sleep is not really the good thing because apparently 85% of the women, if they don't really need sleep, are still horny.
Are you kidding me? Seriously. Women, especially either married women, single parent women, even, the women who have jobs, big
Jobs?
jobs.
Okay.
Jobs.
Jobs. They like my jobbers.
Yeah, but those too.
Hi, Susan.
All you need, hey Susan, seriously, if you want your woman to be 14% hornier, which I don't know where they get that freaking percentage, all you gotta do is let a woman sleep. Let them sleep. They're refreshed. They also
I'm happy to do that.
They also say if you shut it down early, as far as no TV, go in the bedroom, relax, don't read, don't get on your computer, don't get on devices, and lay in bed and hang out, that it could create some friskiness.
Ugh. What are you gonna do? Talk to them?
Men are. We've talked a little bit about this last week. It's takes
I guess
too
we're gonna
long.
do some talking
Phone
while we're
call,
in bed.
talking, whatever. A little, just a little attention. That's it. We're easy. We're easy. We are easy squeezy.
Conversation. All right. I guess
Just
I can live with that.
Hey,
for some
baby,
sex.
you look great tonight.
You're the most beautiful woman I've ever seen.
See, and that's all it takes. And then here, have a nap.
You're really gonna take all
Here's
the
a
clothes off?
sleeping pill. Have a nap.
That's right. Here's some sleep and some red wine.
Red wine and a sleeping pill. Because we talked earlier about how alcohol is great for a sex boost, but not
And my
a lot
800 score on credit rating.
Yeah, but not a lot of red wine.
Right, but not too much.
Yeah. So anyway, along
so let him
with
sleep. All right.
So we have this theme tonight about the commander in chief. We talked about the presidential debate,
Right.
funny things and tweets, and then we talked about horny women and girlfriends or wives who watch porn and why. And we all run into this stuff every day. This is nothing new, but nobody talks about it. So we're talking about it, right?
Right.
So the next is there are 6 pubic hair myths.
I think that was more than one.
Yeah, 6.
6.
Where do
Apparently
they get all
there's 6.
these? Why isn't there 8? Why isn't there 10? So
They might have chopped it down to 6. It might have been 14. They're like, let's get it down to 6.
So when it comes to your magic carpet or your lady drapes, as we talked about earlier.
This magic, definitely give me a call offline.
So there's this myth that pubic hair protects you against STDs. Really? Are you stupid? Are you stupid?
Who thinks that?
No, it's a myth. People actually out there think that if you have pubic hair, it's going to prevent you from getting STDs.
Who thinks that?
Well, I don't know. Maybe you have sex and the guy doesn't shoot inside, he goes outside, it's on your pubic area. I mean, I don't know. I'm just guessing there. But the study says that, and for men too. So if, you miss and you're, if you have stuff going on in your pubic hair, and she does, both of you can get STDs that way. So get rid of the hair. Or clean that shit up. Right. Right? But it's true. I mean, these kids nowadays think it's unbelievable. I hear these stories about the teenagers nowadays and what they're doing sexually, like with the multiple colored lipsticks and doing rainbows and all this. And I'm like, are you kidding me? So sending pictures of junk and like taking care of yourself.
A rainbow on your penis?
Well, so some of these...
If I can get one ring on mine, I'd be happy.
Some of these parties, these kids go to, the girls wear a different color lipstick. You guys try to get the
I would probably be done after red.
Somewhere over the
I'd be done after red.
The like Wizard of Oz. I don't know. So they're saying, don't think that your pubic hair can...
If I could get from red to blue, that would be a miracle.
Oh, that's a lot of color. Jeez. So then the other myth about pubic hair is that there is, with sex, you're going to get less friction.
Less friction. With less hair?
No. So you get more friction with no hair or less hair. But if you have hair, there's no friction. Now, I respect everybody out there that loves to, fight through the jungle.
Right.
And if you choose not to, beaver tail landscape, that's fine. That's fine. But keep in mind that, and you women out there, like once you trim that thing down, shaving, if you have sensitive skin, you could have some irritation. That's why I always recommend that you go and you get waxed.
Always.
But there is more feeling, friction, and sensitivity without that pubic hair. Yeah?
See? Even more reason to keep it tight.
Yeah. And the color of your pubic hair, when you see a woman say, oh, her pubic hair must be blonde, but it's not, even if it's on her head. They say if you want to know a woman's color of her pubic hair, look at her eyebrows.
The eyebrows are the key.
The eyebrows are the key. Yep. And pubic hair never stops growing unless, when you're in like menopause, and then it dies out a little bit, you get a little more bare and hair does not grow as much. So
look at those 55-year-olds and go, man, I bet they're bare without even trying.
And so, is full bush more of a turn on? For some guys it is. But
some guys like it.
Yeah. But there's all these myths about pubic hair, and we all have it, or don't. Tame that tiger, lion, hair, mane. And it depends on
if you can do like a pigtail down there, that is very attractive.
Oh my god, if you can braid that.
That's hot.
If someone braided that, I would just like take scissors.
Put a little helmet down there, like a little Viking. Kind of cool.
But guys who don't trim down there, there's like everybody. So there's this myth that you should have hair there because pheromones, odors, and it attracts your mate and all that other shit. No, like a mate is attracted by most likely attractive appearance.
All right.
What you're attracted to. Their personality. That's a big one for me. Maybe intelligence, whatnot, and other stuff.
Right, because if you have a good personality and it showed up in a geoprism, you'd be all over.
I don't know. They say almost a good percentage of millionaires drive like Fords and Chevrolets.
It's the millionaire next door. There's a good chance that a guy who has an inexpensive car, a regular home, could possibly have a lot more.
Right. So we always end the show, and my dog is back here.
Looking away, by the way.
I know. I
think the happy ending might be coming tonight for somebody.
Look at that face. She's so sweet. So we usually end the evening with Tuesday's Tips and Tales with the tip. If you have a bush, tend to it. Landscape. Keep it fresh and free of STDs.
Right. Oh, of course, yeah. Well
free
of STDs would be pretty important in these days.
Well, you want to keep yourself free of STDs even when you don't have a bush because safe sex is very important. If you prefer Commando, pamper that pooch. I write about it in the book. Hydrating serum, anything, nothing with fragrance. I'll go back to coconut oil. I talk about it in almost every show. It's awesome. I gave it to a friend of mine, a male friend of mine who I've known for a gazillion years. I just said, here, try this. He's like, I usually use Vaseline. I'm like, just try this.
Coconut oil on male genitalia?
To do your own thing,
To what?
to do your own thing. Self.
Self-help?
Self-help.
Oh!
Yeah. And it's
me a while,
great.
folks,
So
but I got
anyway,
it.
so
I see
as
what
far
you're
as
saying.
women is concerned, go Commando, pamper that pooch, hydrate it, put lotions on that have no fragrance, that are not allergic or create some zits or crazy ingrown hairs and
Those
whatnot.
bumps.
Yeah.
Unattractive.
Take care of that pooch. Pamper that
Yeah,
pooch. What do you
yes.
think? Pamper that pooch?
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Hey,
Yeah.
listen, it's your pooch, and it's the most powerful thing in the world. So
It
why
is.
wouldn't you take care of it?
We could win
More powerful
wars.
than money,
We
more
could win
power
wars.
than real estate. It's the only thing that can command a man to his knees.
I think if 100,000 women went to war without their underwear on, that we could win that war.
Oh, easily. All you have to do is take your top off and be like, I surrender.
Depends if you're a boob man.
No, I think most guys would.
We talked about this boob, ass,
Well, if you
or
just see
leg
butt,
man.
it's like, but you see boobs, you're like,
Yeah,
all
but
right.
some guys like the butt from.
Yeah, but
various
so
reasons.
you go with both. You have
Oh,
one
wow.
girl facing forward, one girl facing away from you.
Anyways, so take care of yourself.
Take care of yourself.
And we'll be anxiously awaiting the next presidential debate
Yes.
and to see what's going on. And don't worry about if your wife or girlfriend watches porn. It has no bearing on you. And they also say that...
She may leave you for another man. But
They
that's
also
all right.
say that you could playfully remind her, like, hey, if you ever want to give up that little device you're using, your little electronic friend, I'll help out. There are ways that you
That's a good
can...
question. Do most women use a toy or they use their own hands?
I don't know. We'd have to have people to write in and talk to us about that.
That'd be a great stuff.
But the point is that men should never feel like, well, if you're having sex regularly, if you're not having sex at all, and your wife or your girlfriend is, having alone time with herself and watching porn, then there's an issue. You need to step it up.
Initiate
Step it up.
something.
Totally. There's something wrong with your sex life, for sure.
Like that sleeping pill and a glass of wine.
Yeah, just roofie her up and don't worry about it. No, what
Why
I'm
am I
saying-
naked on a park bench?
with my underwear on my head. I don't understand that.
Tablecloth and an army
Why
helmet.
are there
I don't even
birds
know.
all over me? I just don't understand. Pigeons.
Were you playing charades?
So, and then on the other note is just enjoy your relationships, have fun.
Yeah, we have to talk about relationships next time because I had some things. I had some things built up for you.
You can ask me one question.
No, I'll ask you next.
Just one. Just one. Come on.
No. This was a situation that happened.
He actually. Oh,
There's a lot of stuff. Yeah. See, I had
Really?
a couple situations we're gonna run by. Yeah.
Oh, come on. All right. Until
But-
next
but-
week,
but
we're
here's
going to
the-
talk
but-
about
but-
Corey's relationship questions.
There you go. There's a lot because a lot depends on you ladies to find
Karen's
out.
back. Karen, we're about to sign off, honey. You missed it. You missed about the tip
Sorry,
about
Karen.
how to take, about
We lost
push
signal.
and Commando and all that
Blame
other good
Cece.
stuff. And oh my gosh, you missed the whole how you can get your woman to be 14% hornier. And all it is let the woman sleep. Let her sleep. Let her sleep. Good?
Yeah, it's true. But I have a lot of women who like to talk a lot. They don't
Well-
like to sleep. They like to talk.
Man, really?
Yeah.
Dirty talk or regular talk?
Just regular chit chat. A lot of talking.
What?
I don't know.
Like
if there's any
before you
guys
make
like that.
out or after make out? Like are you making
All the
out?
time.
Does
All
she
day.
interrupt?
There needs to be a lot of attention paid, and that's a lot of talking. They need talking. They want to talk about this, that. Not even dirty
In
talk.
bed? Is it
Yeah.
after? Is it after?
Before, after, during, everything.
You need to work on your foreplay.
No. I mean, like during the time, there's no talking. I meant,
No, I meant, but leading up to it, you said.
But there's like during the day, there's just a lot of talking. Like, isn't there time for no talking
I
during
think
the day?
you're just dating chatty women.
Yeah, is that what
Yeah.
it is?
Yeah. Because if they're just chatting with you all day, they obviously have nothing going on in their lives.
Thank you. Right, so get something going on
Get
with your
somebody
life.
who has something going on in their life.
Yes, that is it.
See, I'm
Get
telling
something
you.
going on in your life. You don't need us for talking. And that's what you have your friends for. If they for talking,
Yes.
like the girlfriends, they have your girlfriends, you go out talking, right? So we have to be able to eliminate the talking between us. It's just good times. And isn't it mark of a great relationship being able to sit there alone without talking?
We talked about this, and I'm not going to go over it again. I'm not. Because women actually get turned on when a man is engaged in their life and
Right,
talking
and
to them.
they express
They can
interest.
talk all night,
Okay.
right? Yeah.
But some of the night. Do you have to talk after? Do you like to talk after?
No.
No?
Just like, oh, it was great.
Go to bed.
Go to bed.
Okay.
Yeah, unless it's early or the middle of the day. You know, hey, is the game on? We're gonna make some wings.
But you wouldn't be able to watch a full game without any talking, any sports.
No, who does that? Even guys don't do that.
Yeah, but you're talking about the game and stuff. Like you could talk about the game.
Oh, totally. But I wouldn't say, hey.
Speaking of games, I don't know if you saw Sunday where the Eagles beat the Steelers.
Oh God, I knew
by a lot.
No, I knew it was coming.
No, if you guys scored like 32 points, in the fourth quarter, you guys would have won. 32 points.
Yeah, you definitely kicked our butt.
You're right around the corner. You were right there. You scored 32 points.
Okay, we have to sign off right now. Totally.
Very bitter, very jaded.
We'll get him next time. Well, let's see who goes to the playoffs.
We shall.
Steelers. Anyways, thank you for joining us. It's great to be back.
Yes, it's great to be back. Great stuff.
Yep.
Good political as well as sexual discussions.
Absolutely.
And some helpful tips for men and women today. I hope you wrote those down, ladies and gentlemen.
Yes. So, Tuesday's Tips and Tales. Join us again next week.
Yes.
And
I'll bring some
in
stories.
the meantime, really, he's got some.
Some stories. I need you to evaluate.
In the meantime, you can find my book on Amazon, Barnes & Noble. Super fun. Guys are loving it. Guys are loving it.
Okay.
But seriously, it's foreplay. You don't even have to talk. Just have her read the book. You'll be good. But thank you for joining us, and we will see you next time. Next Tuesday, same time.
CoreyAlexander.net. I'm in New York for 2 shows this weekend, Friday and Saturday. I'll be back. Right. I know. I'll get to you. And I'll be in New York. This is up. We're gonna have like a little upstate New York. And then in 2 weekends, I'll be in New York City all weekend, starting Thursday night.
What date is that? The 8th? 9th?
I think October 10th.
I think I'm in a bocce tournament that weekend. No, not kidding. Bocce ball. It's my birthday. I might.
You can either throw balls or hold my balls.
Well, no.
It's your call. Tune in.
Maybe I can do both. It's in AC.
That's right. Maybe you can do both. Who knows?
We're rolling bocce balls for a fundraiser. That's what we do. A bunch of Italians. Those are my people.
I do it too. I used to do bocce balls myself.
No. So it'll be fun. So we will see you next week with Tuesday's Tips and Tales with CC Live and Corey.
Special guest Corey coming all the time.
So wrong.
That's weird. I didn't mean to say that.
Anyway,
arriving.
Thank you for joining us, and we're signing off. Have a great night.
Deeper Tales, don't forget.
Yeah, thank you. And
like the page.
Enjoy the book, like the page, and we'll see you soon. Have a good night. Ciao.